punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Torrey Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
So first down from the 41.
Set. Set. Go.
They run again with Hubbard. Space on the right. He's got room. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. This makes it up to the 25. Had an injury on that previous play, Brock. That looks like Xavier Legette, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
Okay, ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Cole. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Black. 95. Cut.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Set. Cut. Blue. 32. Ready.
Right back to Elliott now. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Ultra. Black 40. Cut.
Elliott running out of the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Field goal attempts coming up from John Romo. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Had an injury on that previous play, Brock. That looks like Xavier Leggett, who's getting some help from the medical staff. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Down. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. 33. Yellow. Set. Hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. He finds Polk. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
24-yard gain on the play.
Red. 38. Hut. Hut.
And up from the pistol, it's Elliott. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Rattler to the air now. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Ready,
ready.
26-yard line.
10 black. Claws, 10. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Set, ready. Block 40.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Okay,
Right shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
Chop, let's go now. Blue 32. Ready.
Short yardage run for Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
22 needle. Check. Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 ready.
Trying the right side with Miller. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing is Rattler. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Black 95. 10 cycles.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Okay, ready?
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10, but they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Set. 50, green. Ready?
On the toss, here's Elliott. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Cage, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set, cut.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Ready, right.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Counterplay, Hubbard. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Ready.
Young working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's got it on the bootleg. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
Rattler. Catch made. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
flat. Go now. Set, hut.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ready?
Here's a give to Hubbard. They'll cobble together a yard there. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Going play action. Young. It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Play action now. Young. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Up the middle, Hubbard. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the double.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Hut.
Young on the play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. From 37 yards in the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40.
And motion him out of the backfield left.
Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Hits him on the in route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mega. Set.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
On third down, here's Rattler. Here's a screen to Elliott. He has the first inside the 40. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Romo adds the point after. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Young. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Let's go next.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge.
Right.
This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Set. Blue, 32. Hut.
First down, Young. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Begins his return at the 16. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready, press.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Strike. Here we go. Set. 45. White. Set.
Once again, Elliott. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On the double. Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. It's on target to Johnson. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Here we
line.
go. Here we go. Red 38. Set.
From the gun, a give to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Set. Cut.
Elliott straight ahead. Again, he's got room. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Romo on to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jackson on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready?
On play action, here's Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Down.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On the ready.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
Here we go. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air on first down, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Blue, 32.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready?
On the give, it's Miller. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Ready? 33, yellow. Hut.
Gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
38, yellow, 22. Ready?
Pistol snap to Rattler. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Jalen Polk the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He dodged the tackle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Set.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. Brought in right side. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
On the return, here's Palmer. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Red. 38. Hut.
Running once more with Miller. Breaks it down. He's still going. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Yellow,
And he busts those tackles.
Ready?
They'll run here with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready. 45. Wide.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Hut.
Elliott again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready,
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
set, hut. 50.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.